Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're welcoming passengers seated in zones E and F at this time. Your zone number has been indicated in the middle bottom portion of your boarding card. Once again, zones E and F, please, at this time.
Beyond ATC, Pinnacle.
Check. One. Check 1, 2. Check. 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 Chris. Watt, good evening. Brace, afternoon. E-Rock, evening. Clorix, evening. John. Oh, John, good evening. Jado. Jadot, good evening. How is scenic West Virginia today, Jadot? Laddie, good evening. Welcome, everybody. Hope you had a good Tuesday. What's going on? How are we doing? Use that emote. That's hilarious. Welcome. Hope you had a good day. West Virginia is beautiful. Arctic, good evening. How are you doing? We're doing a little longer flight tonight, slightly, so I wanted to at least have it kind of loaded up and ready. It took forever to load into Houston. It's just one of those things like where you could tell on the world map that it just wouldn't even download the parking spots to be able to pick from. Sometimes it does that, and I don't know the difference. I don't know if it's just their servers or what, but so I'm glad I did it because it was taking a while, which is kind of why I started a little late, because I was waiting for it to load in so I didn't have to deal with it. Morning Danish, good evening. Clorix and I ran into each other in the wild just a short bit ago. Oh, did you, Arctic? Were you both flying? Mr. Mixty, good evening. Mr. Mixty, you had a CTD. What were you trying to fly, Mr. Mixty? Both in another stream. Interesting, Arctic. You mean there are other streams? Ah, the Phoenix. That's the problem. Manzi, hello and goodbye. Hello and goodbye. Yeah, Mr. Mix T. I haven't had any luck with the Phoenix. It kept crashing on me as well. CTDing like right at the beginning of my flights, like just loading in. I don't know if that's what happened to you, but Twitch has other streamers. That's my understanding. I used to watch other streamers, but I have found that I just don't as much anymore. And I guess that's because I am streaming. Sometimes I'll have them on in the background, but I don't, I'll usually watch somebody after we raid them a little bit, or at least I'll leave the tab open. But I don't find myself, usually when I'm looking for stuff to watch, it's usually YouTube. But yeah. Not gone from here, just the airport. Oh, all right, Manzi. Well, good that you're still here. Phoenix runs really stable for me, Aaron Breeze says. Starting the sim and having it not hang at 68% on the other hand. I haven't had that issue, Aaron. Brace says, I used to watch a fair few, but now just this Kentucky drummer guy. It's a lot to take in, Brace. It's a lot of hours. Just a lot to deal with. Sometimes watch a guy's chicken stream. What? Well, hope you all had a... Hold on. John says no cam, no mic makes for great background streams. He's right. He's right. Although when he puts it on a pause screen for 4 hours, things change. I mean, I do like having people on in the background and playing their game, but I'm not usually very focused.
Did we just become best friends? Yep. Come see what the Brewers are doing.
Come see what the Brewers are doing. K-Man, how are the Brewers doing? What's going on with the Brewers? Last time I looked, the Reds were one game out of first place in the NL Central, which is shocking. Tonight's game got postponed because of the weather. Okay, man, thank you for the Tier 1 47 months. Unbelievably nice. Nice of you, Caveman. One tonight. You typed that 5090 and I thought it was a video card. But about 500. Well, we're only 2 over 500, I think. Ice Cube says the Rockies have only won 4 games. Yeah, they're like 4-22. Unless they lost tonight. The Rockies are really rough. Isn't that crazy? You know how difficult it is to lose that many games in baseball? Like, there's so many variables that can happen in baseball. I had class earlier today, got home, took a nap, woke up, wrote a lot of music, and then finished another project, and now we're here. So been very, very busy. He always says good morning to you. I just assumed it was morning. Wait, what? What? Who says morning? Oh, you're talking to Brace. Yeah. Brace is afternoon. I usually only say morning to Vagar. Null Sprite. Because he's in Norway. But I don't know about, yeah, we don't have a lot of Europeans. It is cool morning Danish. I know. Bob, sometimes that's right. Silent Bob is in the UK. We had, I think it was it Poor Fortune? I think it might have been Poor Fortune that was working at a hotel in Scotland. That might have been a morning. I don't remember. Good day is inclusive of a whole day because a day is 24 hours. Good day, sure. Need a map where everyone is. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it, Morning Danish? That would be pretty cool. Of course, then everybody be kind of doxing themselves. Some people, I get it. Some people don't want to say it. It's whatever to me. You know, some people are like, no. Like I was watching that video I was telling Jado about the other day. I was watching that poorest region in the United States. It's in West Virginia and southern West Virginia. And, like, there are people who don't want to be on camera. It's like, why? Is there literally a chance that someone... And you're just walking on the street. Is there literally a chance someone watching this YouTube video is going to know you? And if so, they already know everything about you. Probably. West Virginians are weird, Morning Danish says. Did you hear that, Shadow? Just plonk one and use your imagination based on their chat interactions, Shadow says. I don't know, Ice Cube. I want to get this plane started because it is a longer flight. So let's switch it over. I want to get this off the ground and and then we'll do our in-flight entertainment sooner than later. So let's get this going. I'm dealing with this bug where the lights come on for some reason. Until your GPU is on, it has this weird light thing. So I kind of need to get that going quick. There we go. Okay. I tell people I'm either just outside Detroit, even though I'm really about 35 minutes away, or I say I'm equally 4 hours from Chicago and 4 hours from Toronto. How about that, Renaissance? Wasman, I think that's fair for everybody. I think you know it's fine, at least for me, to say, you know, where you're from, but you don't have to give your address. Nobody's expecting that, or I can't imagine somebody would just offer that information up. Manzi's from the land of kangaroos and Vegemite. New Hampshire?
What is this?
Anytown, USA.
Oh my gosh. And you know what, Walk? I saw it the other day in the back of the cabinet. I'm going to have to try it. We did just have someone recently show us their literal house on stream. Yeah, but, you know, the odds of someone knowing exactly where that was and having, you know, caring enough to go, I'm going to go find this person. That person probably deserves to find them if they care enough. Right next to the spare motor oil? Who needs spare motor oil? Any update on the White Castle challenge? It's a good point. I don't know. There's no update. You don't need a car? Do you not have a car, Walk? I'm sure you do, John. Go say hi. Go say hi. You don't Walk. So do you use the metro to get around? You Walk.
You son of a bitch.
Captain, thank you for the sub. The 25 months. Thank you, Captain. I knew where it was, but I'm in Colorado now and wouldn't have cared unless there were fires in the area and I got concerned for their safety. Sure. Captain, thank you again. I need to... We're doing Beyond ATC again. So let me get some info. Uh, 124.05. Everything is real close here. Day-to-day walking, super easy. Public transport is good too, but I don't really need it that often. See, that's pretty cool. I think that would be neat to just be able to walk everywhere. To be so close to everything that you don't need a car.
Like George Bush Intercontinental H Airport information like 0318 Zulu. Wind 145 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3,000. Scatter at 25,000. Temperature 24. 2.20. Altimeter 2999. VFR conditions. Landing runway 08 right, 08 left, 09er. Departing runways 15 left, 15 right. Advise on initial contact. You have information like
John Madden voice. Manzi, that's hilarious. Like the old school Sega Genesis John Madden voice. Renaissance says, where I am, the city bus comes to the front door of my apartment complex, and it's $2 for an all-day pass. It's nice. And yeah, Morning Danish. Driving through West Virginia when we went to New York was pretty rough. I didn't really enjoy the drive through West Virginia.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Exciting weather over North Texas. Oh, that's true, Dodgy. That's true. I saw that they were getting some tornadoes earlier, or hail, or pretty interesting weather. Let's see. It's this one, isn't it? No, that's dark mode. Oh, weather. I found it. Let's see what it does. Now, I am on live weather.
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Exclamation mark Gumbo 2.
Sure. Gumbo. Gumbo, thanks for the 36 months. Why is it not bringing up the radar? Gumbo, thank you again. Oh, there, I had to hit play for some reason. Yeah, we were supposed to have storms tonight, but they didn't really happen. It doesn't look like there's much showing on the charts. It's okay. Let's turn that off. Okay. I guess we're going to be getting 15 left. What's up, Tweak?
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Dang, thank you all. A golden Kappa train? What's a golden Kappa train? What? You'll have time to learn a limited time to earn a golden Kappa. Look at you all. Get a golden Kappa. The golden Kappa is rare? Is it really? Huh, what does it take to get it? Morning Danish, thanks for the gift sub. Very nice of you, Morning Danish.
Best friends? Yep.
Just contribute to the train.
Julian. I don't know where I felt like a
Get a little drink around here, do you, bud? John, thanks for the bits. So it's just, you have to participate in the rare train. Look at that, you all. So if you participate in it, you'll get a golden Kappa, which is rare.
Sober enough to know what I'm doing, and I'm drunk enough to really enjoy doing it. Oh, look at that. 0.10. Time for a little drinky poo. Cheers.
John, I think you got sniped on that one. I think it's in the background. Dang, that is really cool. I can't believe that.
Oh,
how about that? John, thanks for the bits. Tweak, thank you for the bits. Cannonball, thank you.
95. $1.
Important to note, you only have it for a limited time, too. It's not permanent. That sucks. It's not permanent? It's only 24 hours? Well, you all better be using it tonight.
Best friends? Yep.
For 24 hours.
Change. You got change.
Wow. Bacon, thanks for the gift sub. Brace, thanks for the gift sub. Renaissance, thanks for the bits.
95.
John, thank you for the bits.
$1. Thanks, mister.
Dang.
I'll pay $1.40 to get a golden Kappa for 24 hours. Why not?
Why not?
I'm a fighter, Peter. I'm going down fighting. Menard's going for it. Come on. All right, keep it Menard. Fight for it. Stop it. Get back. $5,000 and a spin. $5,000 and a spin. $18,050. $18,050 Menard. But you have one.
29 months. What the hell else do I say? Let's keep it going strong. Here's to many more laughs, good times and crazy flying times.
Nerd, thank you for the tier 3.
Christmas bonus. There you are.
Thank you, Nerd, for the tier 3.
Maybe I'll go to the movies by myself.
Crazy woman driver.
Golden Kappa. Aggies, good evening. Nerd, thank you again for the tier 3. Jadot, thank you for the 500 bits. How about that? It was Ice Cube. That was the Navgraph weather. Bittersweet, thanks for the gift sub. To who did that go to? Aggies. Aggies, there you go. GG. John says a shower of gold. Where's my gold shower, John? For those that don't know, it's a line from The Office. Where's my golden shower, Phyllis? You just have to look it up on... It's The Office. Just look it up. Thank you all again. Very nice of you. I can't wait to see who gets the Golden Kappa. That's too cool, though. Too cool. You're not going to Google it, Tweak? That's where you're showered in gold. You know that. Yeah, probably so, Renaissance. Morning, Danish.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Thanks for the gift sub. Ice Cube, thanks for the bits. Morning, Danish. Who did that go to? Who did that go to? Rotted Out. I don't know who Rotted Out is. There it is, John. Thank you. John pulling it up.
Phyllis, we gave you one hell of a wedding shower. It was a golden shower, Phyllis. We all gave you a golden...
You can't do it.
We all came in this room for your wedding and gave you a... We all came in here...
The bloopers.
Gave you a golden shower. Well, where's my golden shower?
That's really good. I like the blooper one. That's good. I like that. That's really good. I was hoping my gift sub would have gone to a regular. You never know. I think you have to, Bacon, I think you have to say who you want it to go to. I think you have to say it. Otherwise, you're rolling the dice. But you can customize. That's how they Morning Danish got it to go to Agnes. You were too lazy, and we found the problem. We figured it out together, Bacon. Dang, that's so nice of you all. Level 5. Hype Train, thank you. You can do it random. My last 2 gifts, I just did random. You got lucky on one of yours then, Morning Danish. I see people in other streams gifting subs to accounts that don't exist just to be funny with the name. Let me pick up this clearance real quick. We got to get off the ground. Houston clearance, Fleety 2133 with information. Mike picking up IFR to Milwaukee. Thank you all again. Golden Cap is too cool. Wow!
133 Houston clearance. Thanks for information, Mike. Cleared to Milwaukee Mitchell Airport. Indy 8 departure, TPAC transition, then is filed. Maintain for 1,000 feet. Departure frequency 127.125, squawk 2010.
My pin died. Manzi. Or was that Cannonball? It was Manzi. All right, Indy 8 departure with the TPAC transition, then as filed. Maintain 4,000. Departure frequency 127.125. Squawk 2010. Fleety 2133. Manzi, how many was that? 10.
2133, readback correct. Contact ground 121.7 when ready for push or start.
121.7 for push and start. Fleety 2133. Wow. Manzi, thank you again for that. My goodness, 10 gift subs. How about that? Thank you so much, Manzi. Very nice of you. Unbelievable. All these randoms that won't know they have a golden is such a shame. It's their fault. You don't have to worry about it. It's their fault. Maybe they'll come in. What is it? No, what happened? You caught a what? Oh my gosh, Max. You caught a what? Manzi was paying forward the gift they got from Brace as well. Manzi, thank you. Golly, you all. Who got Tell Me a Joke? There's so much going on. Oh, not David 64. I figured it out. I couldn't see it. Not David 64, you've gone fishing, you have to tell me a joke. That's what you caught. We're going to find out, Icarus. Max, 5 gift subs. Thank you, Max. Max, thank you so much. TTV Bible, good evening. Welcome. Dang. Thank you, Max. Manzi, thank you all so much. So nice of you. Jeez. It's really crazy, Morning Danish. Unbelievable. 74284. 74284. 74284. And then on, calculate, send, done. Walk, any odds that not David 64 will actually tell me a joke? Any odds? I think we can go here now that we've gotten clearance.
Best friends? Yep.
The magic walk ball says outcome unlikely. That's quotable too. I think that's quotable. The magic walk ball says outcome unlikely. I think that's quotable. I know you don't like to quote yourself, so I think it's quotable. Max, thank you again for the gift sub. Thank you, Max. $15 left. Indy 8 with the T-Pack transition. Leave that discontinuity in. Go back to init. Next page. Click next to the orange boxes. Now go to perf. Confirm. Clear. Back to init. Second page. Make sure everything's filled in. It is. Now I'm going to do my arrival. Just because. They haven't chatted. I don't even see a fish, but they're one of Manzi's sub recipients. You don't even see a fish? See, it's weird. Panama City Chef. Did Panama City Chef do fish? These are people who got subs. What's going on, Brace? No, they're not lurkers because they didn't type !fish in chat. They didn't type it though. How could they, Brace? What does that even mean? How does that work? 01 left. Some strange coding from the fish people. And then, yeah, and then they get... I'm like, John! My goodness. Who are these people? John. I don't understand what's happening. They're fish people. Clearly. Dundee AU. Yep. Is that Austria? Free fish when you get a sub. What a deal. Oh my gosh. There's the golden kappas. You did it.
That's a lovely accent you have. New Jersey?
Austria.
Austria? Well then. Good day, mate.
Look at that golden kappa.
Shrimp on the barbie.
Look at that golden kappa. Lurkbait feature gifted subs. Allow player to trigger a cast with a gifted sub. Each gifted sub will get 1 cast. Oh, that's so strange. Do you actually saw that? Oh my gosh. How about that? A free fish. It's like they're giving them away. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, come on. Go. AP bleed. Houston ground, Fliggity 2133 requesting push and start. Go ahead, Renaissance. I like funny stories.
Fliggity 2133, Houston ground, pushback and engine start approved, face northwest.
Northwest, Fliggity 2133. It is Ice Cube, and it's really good. I like it a lot. I mean, it's got some issues. The light issue at the beginning where it flickers is weird, but it's really good. Been having an issue with my knee, so I talked to my grandma, who's been a nurse for 60 years, about it, and she said I specialize in kidneys. I'm not sure what to tell you. So I asked her what the difference was between kidneys and adult knees. She wasn't amused. I think that is funny, Renaissance. Sweet Kappa. If it doesn't cause a CTD, it's good at this point, and good frames. Those are 2 huge pluses in my book. What's that right there? Do you see that? It's kind of hard to see. Do you see that right there? I wonder if that's an artifact from another plane. I don't know what that is. Troop, thanks for the follow. Welcome, Troop. Looks like a cone. Oh, it's a cone. That makes more sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense that a cone is floating, but whatever. Another nighttime flight. Houston to Milwaukee, major cities, might as well do some nighttime flying. It turns the regular Kappa gold. Now you can't use the regular Kappa. I guess you'll just have to use it for 24 hours, Brace. Houston ground, Fliggity 2133 requesting taxi to runway.
Fliggity 2133, runway 15 left taxi via November Bravo, November Echo, Whiskey Whiskey.
Runway 15 left via November Bravo, November Echo, Whiskey Whiskey, Fliggity 2133. Okay. My fault. So glad they added ATC. I'm studying to get my PPL at 15, and the sim ATC has helped me so much. I can't imagine how much it's helped you. Troop, do you use what I'm using? Do you use Beyond ATC? If you're using the Sims ATC, it's not very good, but if you use what I'm using with AI, it's super good. Because at least you would get coverage the entire flight anywhere in the world. And it will really teach you what to say and do. I see it, Renaissance. I use what you use, the Game Changer. It is. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, if you're studying to do a PPL, this has to be so nice. Hold on. Why does it think flaps are not at takeoff? Okay, I guess they are now. Okay. Phoenix said, Gumbo said, did he answer? Okay, sorry. How do you get the pushback in Flight Sim? Does it automatically set it up for you? Just thought it puts you at some parking spot you could taxi from at your departure airport. Phoenix, I'm using the in-plane pushback, and all I'm doing is hitting aft, and then it typically pushes me back at the angle that I need to be pushed back to, I guess based on the runway I'm going to. I don't know how it knows, but I guess it's based on the runway I'm going to be going to. Normally, other planes you can have more control, and you can say, well, I mean, this one you can do that. You can say left and right. You can see left, right, but I don't need to for the most part. Sometimes, a lot of times it messes up, but sometimes it gets it right. So I know it kind of knows what to do. Let's get off the ground. I wasn't hooked up to a truck. I was when I hit the aft button. When I hit aft right there, a truck, a pushback tug came on and hooked up to me. And then he pushed me, and sometimes they'll turn you as well in this plane. But most aircraft, when you're doing pushbacks, you have to actually tell the tug when to turn. Now, if you're using like GSX, GSX a lot of times will know the profile of the airport, and it will push you back exactly on the taxi line you need to be on.
But I keep telling you, I'm not a pilot.
No, I've never flown Troop. I used to fuel airplanes for about 1.5 years when I was 21. But that's the extent of my airport work.
Fliggity 2133, contact Houston Tower 127.3.
Yes, Phoenix. Yeah, I would say so, yes. I wasn't listening. What do you say? 127.3, Fliggity 2133. It's almost like 2 years ago, sure. Did you see a tug and an F-18 rolled off a carrier today? No. No, that's crazy. Oh. They're not going to like where I am. I've overshot. We're going to use the reverse thrust. Avgas would nauseate you? I got it in my eyes.
Bag up, bag up. Bag up, Terry. Put in reverse, Terry. Put in reverse. Oh, Lord. Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus.
They'll never know. I did have to use the eye wash. Yes, Ice Cube, it was terrible. It stung and I had to get walked because I couldn't see. I had the guy with me walk me to the eye wash. Houston Tower, Fliggity 2133, requesting departure.
Fliggity 2133, Houston Tower, wind 145 at 6, fly heading 020, runway 15 left, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 020, runway 15 left, cleared for takeoff, Fliggity 2133. Okay. He wants me to do 020. Okay.
Let's punch it.
Punch it! Punch it!
Punch it!
All right, Chewie, punch it.
Punch it! Punch it, we can beat him.
Let's go.
Punch it!
Punch it!
Punch it! That's the
All aircraft be advised, information November now.
Punch it!
299 or 99.
Punch that shit! Punch it!
Punch it! Punch it, Bishop! Punch that shit! Punch it, punch it, punch it!
Man, just punch it, go!
Take it, punch it, punch it, punch the gas! Punch it, punch it, punch it! Let's get it, punch it, punch it!
Gears up.
Roar!
Fliggity 2133, contact Houston departure, see you.
Contacting departure, Fliggity 2133. Houston departure, Fleet 2133 with you at 2,300 feet.
Fliggity 2133, Houston departure, radar contact, cleared direct rank, resume the Indy 8, climb, maintain flight level 180.
We're so fast. I'm not focused. Cleared direct to rank, resuming Indy 8, climb, maintain flight level 180, Fliggity 2133. I'm overspeeding. I'm just doing so many bad things. This has been a really, really rough start. Whew. Oh, I didn't even put my altitude in. Good. That's what you get for not using a checklist. Terrible. Really rough start. Also, assuming it wasn't a pilot on the F-18, I wonder if it was a crew guy hanging off the side or sort of in the cockpit, but halfway out with canopy out. Yeah, I don't know. Pilots and tug operator managed to jump clear. One pilot had a minor injury. They're very lucky. Well, we recovered, but that was bad. Not a question for me, Manzi. I don't have the answer to it. Mastiff, what's going on? Welcome. A little bit of a tailwind. Current time of estimated time of arrival is 2:12 a.m. my time. It's a longer flight. That's why I wanted to try to get going, and we still didn't do a great job of getting off the ground quick. You're on live weather and you haven't seen anything nasty yet. I'm on live weather as well, and I just see clouds and honestly clear sky above them.
Fliggity 2133, contact Houston Center 120.4.
120.4 for center, Fliggity 2133. Houston Center, Fliggity 2133 with you at 15,700 feet, climbing for flight level 180.
Fliggity 2133, Houston Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Flight level 370, Fliggity 2133. Should have a 50-knot tailwind. Okay, I'll take
Fliggity
that.
2133, contact Houston Center 134.8.
134.8 for center, Fliggity 2133. Houston Center, Fliggity 2133 with you at 17,400 feet, climbing for flight level 370. That's right, Morning Danish. She did.
Fliggity 2133, Houston Center.
Okay. Some of them do. It's got to be such a difficult job. All right, we'll see how much time gets shaved off of this arrival. It's because it says right now... Oh, we got to get rid of that discontinuity. Hold on. Nice. Well, I shaved off 3 minutes. Top of descent, 5:46, which is an hour and 35 minutes. We got videos, GeoGuessr. We'll see about anything else. So they always do that, Cannonball. I don't know why, but they always put a discontinuity at the transition. Last night we did Miami, Memphis to Miami. Oh, Mr. Mixtee's doing the Phoenix again, getting it to work. Same waypoint? No. Memphis wouldn't have had that waypoint. T-Pack? Yeah, but this is on the way out, nerd. This is the... It's not a vectored thing because we were going direct from here to here, but for some reason they put it in twice in this plane. Really? I don't think we had T-Pack last night. I don't think we did. It's uploading now. It might already be there. I mean, I can always look at my my history. Last night it was the Laic transition. This was last night. Laic transition. No, Phoenix, because it'll conflict with our prediction for GeoGuessr when that's going on. Yeah, T-Pack didn't sound familiar to me. Let me go refill this water bottle, and then we'll come back and get ready to do videos. We've still got about 11,000 feet to climb. So let me fill this up. I'll be right back.
Fliggity 2133, contact Fort Worth Center 1 Tree 5.1.
Center on 135.1, Fliggity 2133, have a good evening. Fort Worth Center, Fliggity 2133 through flight level 339er for flight level 370.
All right, I'm back.
Fliggity 2133, Fort
Turn
Worth
that
Center.
down. All right, we're going to do the videos. They belong to Renaissance Nerd, Morning Danish, Mr. Waz, and Ice Cube. Remember, the video tournament is tomorrow night. So if you have not won, this is the last chance to get in. Maybe somebody lucky tonight. Let's do it. Please don't let it fall again on him. Oh, God. Oh, I think you know the answer to that was. All right. Renaissance says, with only one day before the tournament, I'm going to pull a John and submit something that's random and makes no sense. I hope you enjoy. Sometimes John's make sense. Enterprise encounters Max.
Captain, I'm detecting an unusual reading.
Sensors are picking up a cloud of energetic plasma. Any indication of the source?
Bearing 271 Mark IV, sir.
On screen. Aye, sir. Magnify. Its configuration does not match anything in our records. They are hailing us.
Looks like a walnut.
Open a channel, Mr. Wolf. Aye, sir.
Flight of the Navigator. It's funny.
Attention, crois-moi, assieds-toi, Imanye, oblignisse, tuime, Mulga.
I'm Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Federation's Starship Enterprise.
I have been sent from Phelan to borrow samples of light from different galaxies for study.
Can we assist you in any way?
Yes. You have the information I require to complete my mission.
Life form readings are negative.
Is it really, Waz?
Programmed with superior intelligence.
This guy's incredible.
I can move at any speed. I can speak thousands of languages. Observe. Back on Phelan, we discovered that your inferior species uses only 10% of your brain.
But you can't be certain of that.
Why not?
There you go. Very strange. Very strange. Nerd is next. Here is Nerd. Yeah, Iron Priest is the title. It's that private pile. Reverb. I wonder if he just goes real crazy at some point with this. Oh, took a boom. Oh, wow. You've never seen it, Morning Danish? Oh, man. You should. It's great. And you're probably going to need to watch it more than once because you're going to get to the end and go, I don't get it. And you need to go back and watch it again. And then maybe again, and then maybe again. Yeah, it's worth it. If you got the hours to spare, it's worth it. Did you ever read the Martian book? I liked the book better than the movie. The book was wonderful. I finished the book and I was like, I wonder if there's a movie to this. And when I looked it up, it was coming out. So I read the book before I even knew there was a movie coming out. And it was so good. That book, that Andy Weir, he can write some stuff. He's also written some other books that are amazing. What's the one that I forgot what it's called. There's another one that he read that he wrote. Yes, Hail Mary. Thank you, Project Hail Mary. Thank you. Gosh, it's so good, wasn't it, Brace? Gosh, that book was so good. Like, it's just, those books are just, and I don't read a lot, but man, those books are those, like, where when you read them for the first time, you know you're not going to get that again. Like, it's so good. There's a movie coming out for it. I heard about that. Very curious how they show the other character. I don't want to say the name. I've heard about Artemis. Yeah, we have Artemis. We have the book Artemis.
Level 370.
Read the book before the movie, and then after I could only hear it in Matt Damon's voice. Yeah. Meriton or Martin says, "What's the best fast food place?" It depends on how you define fast food. Culver's. That's my top choice. I think we've talked about that here on stream before. Not a lot of people have options of Culver's, and it's not as fast food. But honestly, I've gone through the drive-thru at Culver's and waited just as long at McDonald's, so I count it the same. Culver's. The Hobbit book was way better than the movie, Ice Cube says. Culver's cheese curds are amazing, Morning Danish says. Yes, Miss Fleet gets them all the time. I need to... What was I going to say? I wanted to show something. Morning Danish.
We went to Temple Church in central London and we set up a mobile recording system.
So, Morning Danish, real quick, the song that you just heard on the guitar, here's a quick behind the scenes on how they recorded it in the movie.
They really wanted to use the church organ.
They wanted to use this huge organ.
It's very strongly for some feeling of religiosity to it, even though the film isn't religious, but that the organ, the architectural cathedrals and all the rest, they represent mankind's attempt to portray the mystical or the metaphysical, what's beyond us, beyond the realm of the everyday.
The live, real human will always give you this extra piece of magic. And we got plenty of magic in Roger.
It can also change based on the season
Roger
ending.
Was sort of amazing human being.
I've seen that one walk, yeah. But I wanted to do this one because I think this is the actual recording, right?
This humble
Maybe
man
I'm wrong.
Who's just an extraordinary player.
He would play me the sample and said, well, what have you got? And I would give him a selection. He said, oh, that's a little too heavy, or that's a little too bright, or that's a little too harsh. Once he began to realize what the capabilities of this organ were, he began to get more adventurous, and we began to sort of create as we were going. You know, how about this, Hans? Yeah, I like that. That's good, sort of thing. But it's not what he had in mind.
The organ really is a huge, complicated synthesizer. If you think about it, so you have a pipe, and air blows through it, and that makes a sound, and it makes the sound of one pitch. And then if you want to shift color, you add another pipe to it, and you add more pipes. And so it becomes these really very, very complex harmonic structures. And there was this endless discovery going on for both Chris and me, you know, where Roger would take us through all these different voicings and all these different colors.
You can even go a little darker. Actually, then we should go for this sound.
There's something very human about it because it can only make a sound with air and it needs to breathe. And on each note you hear the breath. You hear the exhale.
You feel a human presence in every sound. And I think that was very important to keeping the film about not just the space that we're looking at, but the people in that space. There's an intimacy as well as massive scale. Sometimes within a few
Night
bars,
Caveman.
there's that shift.
So yeah, that music that you just saw was written for organ.
Pulling out all the stops, I now know what that expression means for real.
It's pretty cool. Morning Danish is next and says, on par with our restaurant convo from last night, I present the good old country buffet training video. Now, I believe John has submitted this long ago. But is it this one? He might have done the parody. My federal refund check came today. John says, I'm not happy. Not as much as you thought, John. You knew what you were going to get back. John, did you do this one with Bob Odenkirk?
Every conversation you hold with a guest should begin something like this.
Good evening.
Or,
Good evening. Fried enough to eat today? Boy, I'll say.
But you should never greet guests by saying something like this.
Welcome. Are you ready to die?
Or,
Who's horny for beef?
or,
I'd say hi, but my wife says I can't talk to prostitutes.
Cave Sand says, I know I did this one at least once.
once you've greeted the guest, be sure to engage them in a brief but friendly conversation.
Did you catch a game last night?
Or this.
Have you tried the lasagna? It's my favorite.
You should never say this.
Beef or ham? Ham gives me the poos.
Or this.
I was just telling the guy before you that the Jews control the weather.
Don't forget to hold quick conversations with our younger guests, too. So start conversations with children by saying something like this.
One DoorDash order. John, why are your...
Or this.
In your paycheck, why are you not having enough taxes taken out?
You should never say this.
What's the story with your mom? Does she party?
Once guests
I think it's a fever blister ice cube.
typically carve slices the thickness of a dime. If a guest asks you,
I'd like a half-inch slice of that roast beef, please.
say something like this.
I'd be glad to carve you that.
Never say this.
Anything else you want to tell me how to do properly? Huh? Raise my kid? How about my wife?
Because I want my money week to week.
Each guest interaction with
Well, there you go, John.
How's that for you?
That's fine, thanks.
Never end a guest interaction with,
You ever see a hemorrhoid up close? Like real close.
or,
Now why don't you head back to your seat so I can watch you shake your tail feather, you juicy bitch?
I want to speak to the manager.
I am the mother manager, mother. I am the mother manager.
congratulations, you're ready to carve.
Want to speak to you, manager, now, please? This is horse shit.
That was Morning Danish. Waz is next.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Yes.
Waz going with the patented Facebook video.
Not this dog. I need to kick it to the extreme. What? With new flamin' hot preparation H.
I saw parts of this. I don't think I watched all of it. I skipped through it real quick.
Units spray up densely packed into an easy-to-apply dark red cream.
Oh, good lord. Why on earth would you put that on your anus?
You need to fight fire with fire, Gene.
No, you don't. Stuart, that is a horrible idea, man.
Ah, dog, it's science. Most creams shrink the irritation with a cooling effect. But you need to exhaust the fuel, Chief. Only Flamin' Hot packs the inflammatory punch to achieve...
Oh, Stuart, come on. You're scaring me, man.
Help me spread it around.
I'm not touching that.
I'll just be 1 more minute, please. Wow.
Hang in there, Stuart. I'm going to call 911.
This was a mistake. Not this dog.
It's funny. That was Waz. Ice Cube, the final video of the night. And these are quick. A TikTok. The boxer dog I thought I was getting versus. I don't see. Oh, there it is. It's hidden.
Originally bred to run down and hold wild boar and bear, he is not a dog for the timid and can be protective when called upon.
The one I got. Yeah, I've seen this too. It's cute. No, you don't want to send him back. Be a good boy. Oh, he's itchy.
Okay.
Got an
we're
itch.
Good.
Do you think we can make it the whole day without you doing something bad? Did you already do something?
Fliggity 2133, contact Memphis Center 125.
There you go. And that was Ice Cube. All right, I have to give you a winner. And the winner tonight is Nerd Droid. I did enjoy the 12-string guitar playing Interstellar. Nerd has done it at the last second. He is in the tournament. In it to win it, some would say. Nerd GG. How about that? So it looks like there are 11 entrants for the tournament. Those people are John, Cannonball, Renaissance, Peace, Phoenix, Shawnee, Walk, Clorix, Lion Drummer, and Unbearable, and then Nerd. It's tomorrow night, Phoenix. So if I just said your name, please make sure I have a video. Now, I'm expecting not to get one from Waz. I typically do not receive one from Waz, so we'll probably have 10 entrants. Trying to think. So that would make it be like 8, and then probably the number 1 and the number 2. Well, John and Cannonball. John and Cannonball would probably be the buys, because they both have 4 wins. And then that'll leave... wait, I said Waz? I didn't mean Waz. Waz isn't in it. I'm wrong. Why did I think Waz? So there are 11. Okay, so there'll be a play-in on one of those. Sorry, Waz. I was thinking you were in it for some reason. I'll have a video to you midday tomorrow. Okay, Renaissance. So yes, the tournament's tomorrow. Please send me your video. Oops. Please send me your video sometime tomorrow. Sooner than later. I've already gotten John's, if you can believe it. All right, let's see how much time we have. $5:46. Oh my gosh, we have over an hour. Well, we're gonna do Geo, and then we'll figure out after that how we're gonna do this. An early video, John video shows confidence. I know that's what I said. I said it must be good. Are 15-minute videos palatable on tournament night? You can submit it, but in the first round, I'm only going to watch 5 minutes. So if you're going to submit a 15-minute video, I recommend you tell me what part you would rather me watch. If you feel strong enough about it, you want me to start it from the beginning, that's fine, but I can't guarantee it's going to move on. If it does move on, I'll continue watching it. But we definitely would not have time for a bunch of 15-minute videos. 5 minutes also isn't guaranteed. That's also true. Yeah, it's also true. All right, let's do some Geo. Let's do it.
Latvia, Kentucky, a farm or a town. Predictions are loaded, we're feeling the pressure. Trust the meta, it's Chad Gasser.
All right, if you want to play along, click that link that Walk just pasted. Just don't give any hints or answers in chat. And don't Google anything. No, Private Pile. I didn't see the first season. I kind of wanted to wait till I played the game. I still have the second game and I haven't played it. I played the first game, so I kind of wanted to wait. All right, are we ready? No hints in chat. No answers in chat. Don't Google anything. I've watched the first 2 episodes of Season 2, Tweak. Here we go. Ready? Oh, everybody's out working the garden. Okay, 30 seconds left. You missed my earlier comment about The Martian. Your comment about the book is by far the comment I most agree with out of all of your comments. How about that, Phoenix? Phoenix, it was just, to me, the suspense that he created in the book compared to what was in the movie in certain moments. There was the moment where he was in the rover and it ended up falling into the crater where he had to get the final probe. Like the sand or the dust was so soft that like it ended up like rolling. They left that out of the movie, and that caused a lot of suspense in the book. And then just the trade-off for how he was able to get to the ship in the book was so much more suspenseful than what they did in the movie. It was just so cool. I got to count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Sure, Phoenix. 2, yeah. 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phoenix, did you read Project Hail Mary? I'm not going Paris, you all. I'm gonna go in the middle of the country. Okay. With as many people that were wrong, try to get away. Round 2. That sun is in the south. Didn't move me as much as Martian. Really? I think there were more stressful moments in The Martian. But I thought the relationship of the character was, because there was no other character in The Martian, right? I thought that was good. You did, Brace? It was so good. And the ending, and I'm not spoiling anything, but the ending of Project Hail Mary was just basically perfect. I mean, it was just perfect. And I never once thought, or I never once expected that ending. I gotta count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses.
Thanks, Mitch. It seems that this problem is almost unbearable.
Contact Memphis Center 128.475. Have a good
What's up, Unbearable?
Center on 128.475.
Look at the Ducks. Broncos right. Look at the Ducks.
Memphis Center, Fligety 2133, flight level 370.
Look at all those chickens.
Fligety 2133, Memphis Center, copy.
Closing the guesses. I know that Romania does the white. I know other countries do too. I'm going Romania because I don't specifically know of other countries that do it, so I'm just going Romania. Wonderful. Right in the middle. I got lucky. I'll take it, though. Round 3. Sun's in the south. And good luck. Good luck. Tall, skinny trees walk says, yeah, test that theory. I wonder why that's a thing. Why do you think they paint the bottoms of trees white?
Fligety 2133, contact Memphis Center 126.85.
To keep the bugs off of them? Is that what it is, Tweak?
Contact Memphis Center 126.85, Fligety 2133. Memphis Center, Fligety 2133, good evening, flight level 370.
Fligety 2133, Memphis Center.
Chat meta is a hot mess right now. Sun scalding, where sun scalding, where excessive heat will kill the bark or fruit. The sun's in the south. Sun's in the south. I gotta count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I think we have to go Alaska. I mean, when you're dealing with 5,000 kilometers away, and I don't think this is even Canada, you all. Solid plonk. Boy, we're killing it right now. Solid plonk around Anchorage. That's a good start. I don't need to blow this. Feeling good so far. Give me some easy ones.
That's what she said.
This is the Red Door Hotel. What's this Wii? You got a mouse in your pocket. Speaking of mouse, I love Ratatouille. Do you like Ratatouille, Morning Danish? What a good movie. Are these books / movies in a series together? No. You can watch them differently, or you can read them or watch them differently, Morning Danish. The Martian is completely separate from Project Hail Mary. My daughter read Project Hail Mary and loved it, Morning Danish. Like, my daughter read it, Miss Flig read it, just loved it. So, I mean, I haven't heard anybody read Project Hail Mary and say, eh. All right, I gotta count you down. Get your guesses in. 10, look at John a kilometer away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, definitely not. No. It's about, they're in space, Morning Danish. They're in space. I'll give you another 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the guesses. All right. I think that's Thai. I think we're going Bangkok. I think that's Thai. All the ends. And I think that's why John is so close. Only in 7th. You haven't read Planet Barbarians? No. No. All right. It looks like about 16 of us got Bangkok. Final round. Come on. Be easy. Be an easy one. Chat meta. Be ready for chat meta. Be ready for chat meta. Basketball goal? Very surprising. Cannonball has it. Bronco has it. Nerd has it. Boy, no one has missed. How about that? No one has missed. Well, Bittersweet missed. All right, I got to count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Yeah, that confirms it. So when Arctic and Morning Danish got the country, but Morning Danish was 7,000 kilometers away, this is Hawaii. This is Hawaii, Arctic. When you have speed limit 25, so you know your miles per hour, so you know you're in the United States, but the United States doesn't have this look with palm trees and mountains. The trucks don't help me. And so because everybody's close, I'm just going to go close to Honolulu. Other side. Yeah. The mountains are really green. The ones in California are brown. Yep. All right. Your winner. Come on. Let's go. It's been a while. My goodness. And I'm not going to close it. Boy, I had a good round, you all. I had a good round. My total distance away the entire game was 684 kilometers. I'll take that. Brace in second, Renaissance in third on the podium. Gumbo in fourth, Bronco fifth, Nerd sixth, Tweak seventh, Cannonball. Boy, Cannonball eighth. What happened to Cannonball? John top 9 and Finger rounding out the top 10. If I didn't miss the Alaska one, I would have won, Renaissance says. Really? Would you? You might have, and might have had a really good score, too.
Indoors, indoors, indoors.
It's go time. Awful Alaska guess. Chat might have helped with that one. Only got 1,000 points going that round. Going so the most you could have gained would have been 4. So you would have been 23-9. Yeah, you would have beat me. Unbearable says, alas, as my uncles used to say, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Contact Memphis Center 120.075.
Waz says, I think tonight's into Ganigata.
Memphis Center, Fligety 2133. Good evening, flight level 370.
Fligety 2133, Memphis Center, copy.
I got a good feeling about tonight. Waz says, damn you, TTS. Oh, you mean when you were doing that with TTS, you said, I think tonight's into Ganugata? And it just happened to spell it out. See about this bet on the way home, Phoenix says. On average, how many times do we get USA images on indoors? Like 1 every 6 or 7? Yeah, it's a good point, Phoenix. Absolutely. However, Phoenix. Like I was just watching a whole documentary thing in the Philippines, and there were vendors on the street selling tons of NBA jerseys. And tons of people wearing NBA jerseys in the Philippines. So it's worldwide. I don't think it really matters as much. It certainly would help, but I don't think it matters as much. All right, not quite a million. Payoff is 17 to 1 on yes. Not a huge payoff for 17 to 1. It's not great. All right, are you ready? I don't think you're going to see it here. Gosh, we get so many churches. And honestly, I think we've been here before. Maybe they just start to look the same. Yeah, outlets. Largemouth says betting it all on no. Good luck. I think you're going to be fine. All right, 25 seconds left. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. There are none, Phoenix. 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Wonder where Nerd went. It could be Italy. I think I'm just going to go Italy. And I'm not even going to look at it. We're just going to go. Ooh, good plonk. On the other side, in Nice. Not even Italy. Wow, what a guess. Holy crap. Not even Italy, it's Monaco. Like, Nerd getting Monaco and Bronco, they had to remember that it was a repeat. Wow, was. That's amazing. All right, good start for Nerd and Bronco. They have the clear lead. All right. This place does not appear to have... Oh, they do. It's on the top shelf, though. I would say they don't have the good stuff. It's up here. All right, get your guesses in. What's the currency? It's this AEK 95 ek. Which Heinz versus Hunts? Which one's better? Come on, that's like I don't know. Ferrari versus a Pinto. I got to count you down. 10, 9, 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sure, Brace. Closing the guesses. Boy, Nerd. Nerd has been in first both times. Wow. What's going on here? Thank you. I'm gonna go Ukraine. Be the ball. Crap. How do you all know that? How do you know that's Macedonia? I don't understand how you know that. You all are some smart people. Anybody else go Ukraine? Yeah. Me and Chris. Ach is the currency? How'd you know that? How did you know the currency of Macedonia?
Please refrain from Googling.
Are you doing Eric? Ack. All right, round 3. You have a Geo subscription. I do too. I play almost every night. I didn't know that. This is a repeat, by the way. I've seen this. This is outdoors. I think we...
You said this was indo. Smell like outdo.
There's that. Think I'm gonna get a Geo subscription to get on your level. Morning Danish, Geo subscriptions are not expensive. I think they're like, I don't know, like $1 a month. It's really cheap, and there's also a lot you can do. I also have a mobile app, so I can play on my phone, and that one's a little different mode, but it's good. 30 seconds left.
133.8, Fligety 2133. Kansas City Center, Fligety 2133, flight level 370.
I gotta count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Ooh, nerd missed this one. 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I think when we did this before, we got thrown off and it was not Croatia. I think this was false. I'm not going Croatia. I could have swore they did that to us and it was not Croatia. I'm gonna go Slovenia. I'm gonna go close to it. Am I right? Oh! What? It was Croatia. I could have swore last time it wasn't. Dang it. That was a good plonk, though. Actually, it wasn't. I was 15th. 15th. Who did that? Why? Oh, it was random plonk. Okay. All right. Round 4. You have 2 chances left to get these logos. 2 chances. There's a lot here.
Fligety 2133, Kansas City Center, roger.
It's a neat place, isn't it? This is a cool place. Was. $20 seconds left. Let's look outside again. That is a boat. That's a boat. This is on the water somewhere. This is on the water somewhere, and it's cold. They're wearing jackets. 10, 9, 8. It's really cool. Morning Danish. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brace, you know where this is? John did too. Closing the guesses. I don't know specifically where this is.
It's a vault.
I'm gonna go Italy, somewhere on the coast. That's definitely not French. No. It also doesn't look Italian. This ho spuntino far d'un istect vocation. It doesn't even look like that. It doesn't look Italian either. Like some does, but not all of it. So I don't know if it's Italy. What would be another one on the coast? Let's go Italy, but really close to Slovenia. It's still Italy, but it's on the coast. Hedge my bet here. Stop it. Stop it. Brace, you knew this was freaking Oslo? And Cannonball. The two of you should be ashamed of yourselves. I did say it was cold. I did say it looked cold. That was a Norwegian tram. I didn't even see a tram. Was that what was blurry? What a brutal round. What's going on here? Look, can you imagine if he had a logo on his shirt? Can you imagine? Like just right there. This phone's seen better days. Poor girl.
Enhance. Enhance.
What does that even say? It looks like a sailing thing. Like a America's Cup type thing. Well, let's look out again. I don't know. Gotta count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I don't know. I thought I remember seeing something like this. This train, like this style of building. I don't remember exactly where it was. I don't think this is Europe. This train looks old. Train looks old. I'm going to go... I was thinking Portugal, but I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to go Brazil. Come on! Come on, Sao Paulo. Oh, that put me in first? Oh, gosh. Chile. Santiago. Wow. Legendary Brazilian F1 driver. Okay. Your winner was Cannonball. Cannonball GG. Cannonball barely beat Brace. 300 points. Nerd on the podium in third. Bronco fourth. I was fifth. Blast him sixth. Finger seventh. Gumbo 8th. Tweak 9th. Icarus 10th. And John only played 4 rounds, capping off the top 20. Wow. Let's give out the waffles.
Oh, sexy. Hey, girls.
Fliggity 2133, contact Kansas City Center 125.
Center on 125.5, Fliggity 2133.
This descent is not for another 240 miles, and we've got like a 50-knot tailwind slash crosswind.
Fliggity 2133, Kansas City Center, roger.
That top of descent has really changed. 603? That's weird. Strange. Yeah, we could do Gardic Show. That's fine, Morning Danish. Let's do that. I'm good with that. Fish is broken. Yeah, it doesn't last the entire night. Unfortunately, Fish dies about 2 hours into the stream. We'll do some Gardic Show. We'll make sure to give out the points. If you want to play along, all you have to do is type what you think I'm drawing in chat. The winner after 15 rounds gets 1,000 points. Second gets 500. Third gets 250. Spoiler, I'm not very good at this. I don't know. I just don't have a lot of control over this mouse, I guess. It's really tough to do what I need to do. Let me see if I can change profile. Yeah, I'm going to make the mouse cursor move slower. Maybe that'll help. All right, you ready? The first word... Plus, there's the issue of art skill. No, there's no issue there. What do I want to do here? Okay, I got it. You ready? Here we go.
Fliggity 2133, contact Kansas City Center 2125.
Contact Kansas City Center 2125, Fliggity 2133. Kansas City Center, Fliggity 2133, flight level 370.
Fliggity 2133, Kansas City Center, copy.
Oh, nice cannonball. Construction worker, Brace says. Yeah. Well done. Going easy. Cannonball. So the slow mouse helps me draw a little bit better detail, but it just takes longer. But it's like the cursor isn't going all over the place. Oh, this is bad. Okay, this is going to be very difficult. If you're delayed, you might want to refresh. Refresh now.
I'm in danger.
This is going to be... I'm just going to tell you this is going to take a while for you to get because there's multiple things that have to happen. Are you ready? Good luck. Come on. Oh, gosh. Wolfie! Oh, Wolfie! Well done, Wolfie! Whoa! My goodness, that is amazing, Wolfie. Well done. Still think it looked like a bass player in New York. I wasn't done drawing the fretboard. Well done, Wolfie. All right, next one. Okay, I don't think we've done this one before. This will be quick. Depends on how you show it. I see some good answers. But I think you might be being a little too specific. There you go, Cole. It's just alcohol. I was very specific with the drawing, but I had to be so you knew what it was. Just alcohol. A lot of choices there. Cole, GG. Round 4. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Cheers, genitals.
Here we go. This is a good one. Here we go.
Time for a little drinky poo.
Yeah. Look at that drawing. Look at those drawing skills. Didn't even have to bother with the tires. It's a tow truck. Well done, Walk. Walk now in the lead. So, 250 says, I said it first. Keep in mind that you see your guess first, but you won't see other people's guesses for about 3 to 5 seconds because there's a delay in chat for you to see other people's chat. That's just something that we do, but it doesn't matter when you type it. So Walk typed it before you. You just happen to see yours because you see it immediately when you type, but there's a delay for you to see anybody else's message. Yeah, Clorix was also before you. Okay, next one. Ooh, we haven't had this one before. We've not had this one. Ready? This will be interesting. Yeah. It's a pretty easy one. Just bowling. Well done, Renaissance. Walk still in the lead. We've had 5 separate winners. I don't think you can get either of these. I'll just tell you right now, one of them is watercress. I'm not choosing watercress because no one's going to get that. The other one, brutal.
Fliggity 2133. Contact Kansas City Center.
I love that you're typing brutal. I love that you're typing brutal.
Center on 27275, Fliggity 2133. See you. Kansas City Center, Fliggity 2133, flight level 370.
That's his hand. That's his hand. I know it looks really bad.
Fliggity 2133, Kansas City Center.
It's not a flower. They're not gang signs. So I need you to know what they're saying. I've given you 2 blanks. And he's saying something. And there's 2 blanks. Oh, we're getting close. We are getting close. Come on. Time's running out. Yeah, it was take care. They're going, take care. That's pretty rough. How can I show that? How can I show that? Oh, dear. Okay, I have to do this, but it's going to take a while. Not going to be a lot of points here. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, Private Pile. That's insane. I didn't know how we were going to do it. That's amazing. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to draw like stuff growing out of it. A butterfly garden, which is apparently
It's here, Chef.
I don't know. I don't know, John.
Yes, Chef.
John, I don't know what it is. It's a garden with a butterfly, I guess? I don't know. We're on round 8. Oh, come on. Okay. All right. I got it. I'm ready. You ready? Here we go. You can do this. You can do this. Icarus, well done. My goodness, well done. I see Icarus did it, and then Morning Danish did it, but too late. Well done, Icarus. Now, I believe Walk is still in the lead. Unless Renaissance has gotten 2. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. You ready? Here we go. Nice. Clorix, well done. Well done, Clorix. I think Clorix... I don't know if Clorix has gotten one either. Okay, next one. Here we go. I'm just going to say, I hope you have a good connection. Are you ready? I hope you have a good connection. Who's got the fastest connection? Renaissance does. You had a choice to make. Either check or check mark. You had a choice.
And it's gone.
You did say it. Arctic said it before you, Clorix said it before you, and Renaissance said it before you. You were 4th. Okay, next one. I also hope you have a very good connection. You ready? These are going quick. Cannonball, GG. Did that put Cannonball in first? Maybe. Next one, you ready? This one will take a little longer. It's going to take longer. Here we go. Nice. Didn't even get to it. J Rang, GG.
Nothing stops this train. Nothing.
How about that, Aaron Priest? That's a good one. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. Here we go. You ready? You're going to have to really look at what I draw.
Fliggity 2133, contact Chicago Center 119.225.
Contact Chicago Center 119.225, Fliggity 2133. Chicago Center, Fliggity 2133.
Oh,
flight level
there you go. Who got it? Cole. I started seeing people typing things. Well done, Cole. Now, Cole could win this because Cole, I know, has won 2 rounds, but I don't know if the first one was enough points. There are 2 rounds left. 2 rounds left. Okay. Okay, I got it. Here we go. Good luck. I have to do this to show it. Come on. Come on! There you go, Arctic. How about that for Santa? I like how some people typed it with an E and it messed it up. Somebody did that and messed it up. I didn't get a chance to draw the beard. I also ran out of space. I didn't get a chance to get to the beard. I figured that was enough. So, one of these is poster paper. Can you imagine trying to show poster paper? So I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do the other one. And I'm excited about this one. I think it's going to be difficult, but I'm ready. Are you ready? Here we go. Come on. Come on. You can do it. It is not my take on a salad. It was guacamole. Guacamole. Your winner, that was terrible. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful drawing.
That sounds awful.
What's the brown thing? It's the bowl. It shouldn't have filled in the top part. It was supposed to be just the outside, but it messed up. That's a bowl of chips. The winner Renaissance. 1,000 points to Renaissance. Cole in second and Cannonball in third. So can we get Renaissance 1,000 points? Cole 500 and Cannonball 250? That is not a bowl of chips. Again, I tried to only fill the outside. I didn't want the inside to be brown. It would have looked different. What are the pink red things? Little tomato pieces in your guacamole. Little tomato pieces in your guacamole. You love the bowls of tortillas all standing up perfectly straight. Listen, I'm sorry if I couldn't draw tortilla chips laying down on each other.
That's what she said.
Okay, give me a second. That's not the right command. Let me keep trying. Oh, thank you, Brace. I never know if the 1,000's before the name or after. We had to give points to Renaissance, Cole, and Cannonball. Oh God, I hate this. Hold on. Okay, so we went from that to that. Sure. Ooh, they gave him a face. Oh, God. The look on his face is so bad. The look on his face. Oh my gosh. No face. See, look, it looks like a bowl of chips. It worked out perfect. It doesn't look like guacamole. Oh, this kid with the no face is so great. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, I love it so much. Oh gosh. Come back. All right, how much time we have left? 6:02. There's no way it's 20 minutes. There's no way. There's something wrong with that. There's no way. All right. I put a couple in memes. They're not as good, though. Okay, let me look.
Center on 2455, Fliggerty 2133. Chicago Center, Fliggerty 2133. Good evening, flight level 3.
Yeah, I don't... That is pretty funny with the hand gestures.
Fliggerty 2133.
And that looks like a Christmas tree. It's pretty funny. Arctic. It's pretty good. All right, I'm going to put in some info on this. Now, we're only 40 miles away. For some reason, they think top of descent is in 25 minutes, which is not true. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, they just adjusted it. They just adjusted it. So, never mind. Yeah, they now realize it's in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to turn auto respond off. Oh, so good. Now I need to put in some info. 2600 and 904, thank you. Cannonball. 2600, 904.
Fliggerty 2133, Chicago Center. Expect go pack tree, runway 1 left.
I feel I was denied.
All right, we'll expect GoPack 3, runway 1 left, Fliggity 2133.
Information.
Altimeter is 3013. Temperature in Green Bay is 5. And the wind is 20 at 9. Okay. Oh gosh.
Fliggity 2133, contact Chicago Center 123.75.
It's the 321 F250. 123.75, Fliggity 2133. So that's Chicago. Chicago Center, Fliggity 2133, flight level 370.
Fliggity 2133, Chicago Center, roger.
It's the Inabuild 320. I think it's a 321 though, isn't it? I don't think it's a 320.
Fliggity 2133, after leading, cleared via GoPack tree. Pilot's discretion descend and maintain flight level 310, Milwaukee Mitchell Airport landing. Runway 1 left, altimeter 3013.
After lead-in, cleared GoPack 3, pilot's discretion descent, maintain flight level 310, runway 1 left, altimeter 3013, Fliggity 2133. After lead-in. I think I have time to drive to Taco Bell. They close at 2 a.m. and I'm 5 minutes away. No, go. Go right now, Morning Danish. Leave, go. And then post a picture of your food in Discord. We'll eat vicariously through you. This is Inabuild's F250. Nice. Unfortunately, I wonder if the drive-thru will be busy. Our drive-thrus are always really crazy. It comes with the Sim 250. It comes with 2024. It's a stock plane. When Miss Flig got in from San Francisco, Denver, on Saturday, she got in at like 10 o'clock at night. And because of her delay, she had a real... I put a picture of it in Discord. She had to taxi in a 777. She had to taxi around the San Francisco airport. Like, I put a picture of the screenshot. And so they had to grease the pistons, the steering. Something was wrong with the steering, but they had to wait an hour and a half before they could leave. She was supposed to have a 2.5 hour layover in Denver, but ended up only getting like 20 minutes, which ended up making her not have a chance to eat. And so she only had snacks on the planes. And yeah, Private Pile, she got lucky. So by the time she got to Lexington, she had only eaten snacks all day. And so she wanted Taco Bell. And there were about at least 10 cars in front of us in the drive-thru at 11 o'clock at night. I think by the time we got there, it was 11 o'clock at night. 10 cars in front of us. I think we waited in the drive-thru for about 25 minutes. Meals on the plane isn't common. Icy, if you pay in for first class, you can get meals. She didn't pay for first class. She didn't pay for first class. 127.075, Fliggity 2133. Chicago Center, Fliggity 2133 with you at flight level 340 for flight level 310.
Fliggity 2133, Chicago Center, roger.
So
Fliggity 2133, contact Chicago Center 127.6, have a good one.
Constantly getting moved. 127.6, Fliggity 2133. Chicago Center, Fliggity 2133 at flight level 322 for flight level 310.
Fliggity 2133, Chicago Center, good evening.
There's not a lot of liveries available, 250.
Fliggity 2133, descend, maintain 15,000 feet, altimeter tree 01 tree.
Descend, maintain 15,000 feet, altimeter 3013, Fliggity 2133. $250, you can't do links in chat. You can put that in Discord. I'm sure there's plenty of them. Ice Cube says, I can't figure out a way to make any livery on a new FS24 plane. I just use these because they come with the sim, and I'm honestly trying not to mess with the sim too much. I haven't done a lot of third-party stuff. Yeah, Icarus, who knows?
Fliggity 2133, contact Chicago Center 133.35.
133.35, Fliggity 2133. Chicago Center, Fliggity 2133 with you at flight level 277 for 15,000 feet.
Fliggity 2133, Chicago Center, copy.
I see it's a stock plane. My terrain level of detail is 25, which is why this looks like this. It basically just gives you the bare minimum on the ground and then adds runway lights. That's it. That's O'Hare, I guess. You flying over the moon? Yeah. I think it's come fly.
Come fly with me,
let's fly away.
I have to look and see how. Let me look at my charts, how that's going to work with this approach. I'm planning on doing ILS 1 left. We definitely just want to do final. Okay. So we have to do a vector from tail to Yount, as in Robin Yount, Milwaukee Brewer. Mr. Feast or Famine. So we'll have a vector from here to there. And that's where we are right now. Yeah, let me look and see. Make sure they've got that vector there. Yes, they do. Perfect. I wonder how they're going to do this.
Putting it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault!
Made it. Their grill's off. Just got some soft tacos. That's okay. It's okay. I mean, you're lucky you got something. It's nice that they stayed open.
Fliggity 2133, descend, maintain 7,700.
7,700, Fliggity 2133. They're being nice. Yeah, you're lucky. You know, soft tacos for them are probably really easy to make. I think it's just a matter of how much have they tried to clean up. And if that drive-through is just going and going and going, they're not going to have a chance to clean up anyway. Usually Taco Bells are busy enough that they just don't get a chance to be like, okay, we've got an hour till close. We can start breaking things down. I mean, they can on certain things, but things like tacos, those stations will go for a while. All right, we're starting to see more lights
Fliggity
now.
2133, contact Milwaukee approach 126.5.
All right, approach for 126.5, Fliggity 2133. Good evening, Milwaukee approach, Fliggity 2133 with you at 14,600 feet, descending for 7,700 feet.
Fliggity 2133.
Visual
Milwaukee
approach.
Altimeter tree 01 tree. Expect the visual approach. Runway 1 left.
All right, we'll expect visual for runway 1 left. Altimeter 3013, Fliggity 2133. It's a good quote, Brace. I like that.
what's your prediction? Prediction? Yes, prediction.
Hey. Get the predictions in. This says we're going to be landing at 6:20, which is wrong. It's not going to take us 24 minutes to land. Not going to take that long. I think it's just because of the discontinuity. It doesn't know. This will be interesting on how we do these vectors. I guess they'll just say, give me a heading until established on the ILS, or on the localizer, but they're just doing visual approach, not even giving me a localizer probably. Maybe established on that waypoint. They turned you right to 105. Aren't visuals not permitted at night? I don't know how that works, Icy. Okay, so now, once I straighten up, I'm going to put it on heading mode so I can be ready to do that. Okay.
Fliggity 2133, turn right, heading 105, vectors for the approach.
Turning right, heading 105, vectors for the approach, Fliggity 2133. There you go, Icy. Walk with the answer. So 105 doesn't get me to Yount.
Fliggity 2133, descend maintain 2600.
Descend maintain 2600, Fliggity 2133. Because right now I'm not on course for Yount. I guess they're gonna send me right again at some point. Alright, I'm waiting. I'm just letting them tell me what to do. And if they mess it all up, I'll just do my own vectors to get there. Because I should have turned earlier. Well, they're messing this one up, aren't they? You'll be landing on the deck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Fliggity 2133, turn left, heading 010, intercept the 1 left localizer.
Wow, they want me to do a hard turn. Okay. Turning left, heading 010, intercepting the 1 left localizer, Fliggity 2133.
Fliggity 2133, airport is at your 10 o'clock 9 miles. Report the field in sight.
We do have the field in sight, Fliggity 2133.
Fliggity 2133, cleared visual approach runway 1 left.
This is gonna be really bad. We're too fast. Like this whole thing's bad. I'm audibling. They've got us. They gave us the direction too late. We're too fast. We've had no chance to set up for this. So I'm completely changing.
Fliggity 2133, cleared visual approach runway 1 left.
Cleared visual approach runway 1 left. Fliggity 2133. So yeah, they screwed it up on this one.
Fliggity 2133, contact Milwaukee Tower 12, 4.575. Have a good one.
I'm just closing beyond ATC. I'm not gonna use it anymore. We're gonna do it on our own.
Flaps, 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 flaps.
There's no point in even trying to deal with that. I need time to slow down, set up.
I've got good news and bad news.
They screwed me.
We'll be landing immediately. Bad news is we're crash landing.
I can't believe they tried to make me turn left there. All right, Jado. So I am going to get us to Yount. Authentic says it was a pretty standard visual approach, just needed to slow speeds 210, 510, hit localizer and improve the impressive approach. Most visuals use ILS if available. Yeah, that's fine. I am not knowledgeable enough to change my speeds in the computer, because I'm pretty much using the speeds that are already in the computer. Otherwise, I would have had to manually do it, and I'm just doing everything on auto throttle. I mean, I guess I could have manually changed it on the dial, but But yeah, I haven't enabled approach mode yet, just because I wasn't even on final approach. I usually don't do approach mode until I'm on final. I'll just do it now. Yeah, you have to be in Fliggity Air 250. If you're in Fliggity Air, it shows your landings. What's going on, Corin? Welcome. Thanks for the lurk. How do you have it to where the screens in the background don't flicker? What screens? Behind me? Like on these shelves? Well, it could be that they're just LEDs. Like, all those lights for the most parts are LEDs. The one screen is just a regular digital screen, but it could be the camera that I'm using. I'm not using a standard webcam. I'm using a Sony ZV-E10. And it's a nicer camera with a nice lens. So maybe because it's... Yeah, be the camera shutter speed. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, it's not the C920. No, nobody uses that, do they, Brace? Just making sure I get this glide slope. We got it. And so I'm going to drop this to 31. This is cool. Cool view at night. The highway there, wherever that road is. It looks great. Yeah, authentic. I was saying, it's amazing how well they did with the night lighting now. Look at that. Landing 2 planes at once. That's right. It is skill. Looks like the light isn't coming out the top anymore. It's nice. Slight crosswind. I've been struggling getting good landings in this plane. Yeah. It's not lightheaded. Okay, that crosswind is now a headwind. Feels like we're a little high, but we're right with the localizer.
Minimum.
Continue.
100.
Okay, autopilot's off.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 10. Retard. 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 Retard.
$177.
Butter.
Butter.
That was a better landing, but you know what? I attribute that to the head. Oh, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, it won't turn. It won't turn. Go, man.
The local time can be seen on one of
The headwind really helped on that.
Weather by looking out the window. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seat rope fastened and keep the aisle clear until we're parked at the gate.
Yeah, Phoenix, I don't know. I don't know why it did that. I mean, we were obviously we were right.
We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. The next time you get the insane urge to go
This cannonball out of his plane, trying to chase me down. Cannonball's running towards me. No burrito supreme from Morning Danish. He's still running. He's chasing me on the tarmac. Sorry, Cannonball. Well, we did it. And we've been slowly reacquiring Fliggy Bucks. I need to get ready to do a company route. I've got 36,345. I'm close to 2 company routes. We did it. I mean, we recovered from the Beyond ATC issue. I don't know if it was much of an issue. I just wasn't ready for what they were going to have me do. I wasn't ready for changing speeds. Didn't know what else to do. That's all right, nerd. That's okay. I saw it. We are done for the night. Hope you all had a good time. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for the hype train earlier. That was awesome. Thank you all so much. We're going to raid who?
Bacon pancakes.
This will be interesting.
Pancakes. Take some bacon and I put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
Cannonball is by my plane. I see you, Cannonball. Give me a second, let me look. The tortilla chips? You didn't like the tortilla chips? I did my best. Alright, we're gonna go raid New Skies. We haven't raided New Skies in a while. So we'll go raid New Skies. Go say hello to New Skies. Thanks again for being here, everybody. Have a great day tomorrow. Come back tomorrow for the video tournament. Alright, big night. Get your videos in if you won this month. Hope to see you all tomorrow night. Name it!
Will everybody please leave? I want everyone out!
Clickety 1976 out.
Zones E and F is at the